Good morning, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. It's Monday morning, and at least as far as the vlog is concerned, I am attempting to turn over a new leaf. Hubby has been working from home for the past 2 entire weeks, and when hubby's here, I want to get into cozy mode. I don't really want to do anything that I don't have to do. I'm way less productive when hubby is home, admittedly, because I don't want to do anything. I just want to hang out. Whatever opportunity I have to just hang out, I want to take it. So as such, among other things, the vlog has been kind of slacking for the last couple of weeks. But as of today, our quarantine period is over. Hubby's back at work, and we're back to doing our regular day-to-day stuff. So I am hoping that the motivation and productivity will somehow re-spark in me, and we might get back to somewhat normal for us daily vlogging around here. It so happens that we're starting a new schedule this week. It used to be that Mondays were my on and off hell days, because every other week I have a meeting with my son's behavior team, but then the weeks that I don't, obviously it's not a hell day because we have fewer things on our schedule. I thought it made more sense because my son was previously getting speech on days that were back to back, like consecutive days. It made more sense for us to spread his speech therapy sessions out so that we'd have more time between sessions, and that way there would be more time to practice whatever our speech therapist kind of gave us as homework, and there would be more things to report by the time we saw each other again, and so on. So I kind of started moving around chess pieces, and I've made it so that from here on out, and I might regret this now that I'm thinking on it and about to say it out loud, from here on out, Mondays are going to be permanent hell days because we're starting our weeks with speech. And instead of having speech on Friday mornings, I was able to Uno reverse everything, and now my on and off hell days are going to be Fridays instead, because Fridays are going to be the days that I either see my behavior therapy team or don't. It so happens though that for the next couple of weeks, the behavior therapy supervisor, who's the one I usually meet with, is going to be out on vacation, and then the week that follows that, we're going to be doing our annual staycation for kiddo's birthday. No plans yet, especially with COVID surging. I don't know if we're going to do anything besides just hang out at home. But like I've said 1,000 times, kiddo does not get a summer break from therapy. He doesn't get a winter break from therapy, although in the last couple of years I've insisted on taking the week between Christmas and New Year's off. So he does get about, I'd say a week and a half, 2 weeks maybe, of break during the winter. But he doesn't get 2 or 3 months off like a typical kid does during the summertime. So every year for his birthday, even if it's just to hang out at home and do nothing, I do give him the week off from therapy, just as a little bit of a reprieve, you know? So that being the case, it's 3 weeks straight that we're not going to have any of those meetings with our behavior therapy team. So just is what it is. But yeah, it so happens that today is the beginning of this brand new schedule after not having changed our schedule around for quite some time. So we'll see how it works out. We're meant to start in less than an hour, and kiddo is actually still in bed. So obviously he's not dressed, he hasn't had breakfast, etc. So we'll see how that all goes. But that's the update for now. That's kind of catching you guys up. I'm going to edit the last episode, and I'll post that up here. I don't even know what that's going to be like because I feel like I recorded so little and on such few days, and there's no like... Typically, my vlogs don't exactly form a storyline or anything, but I recorded so little in the last few days that I don't know if it's even enough footage to really constitute a vlog. But I've already kind of committed to putting it out, so I'm gonna work on that at some point today. So that's what's going on with me. I hope you're having a happy Monday. Hello, my friends. It's Tuesday morning. I woke up. First off, I was woken up very early by my son. And when I woke up, I have really intense back pain. I must have slept in a funky position or something, but I am feeling such that it feels right now that I might never be comfortable again. I know that is not true, but that's what it feels like right now. To the point that after I set my son up with his breakfast, I jumped in the shower to see if the hot water would help, and I just cried in the shower. So that's how my day has started. I also burned myself. You guys could, yeah, you could definitely see that on camera. Burned myself right there, taking something out of the air fryer, because that's how I do things. And I'm very bummed because last night when I was out watering my plants, I realized that the brand new plant that I just told you guys about in the last episode, my bestie came all the way over here just to bring it to me. Beautiful plant with green leaves that had little pink speckles on them. Really, really cute. Iguanas came in and ate every single bit of every single leaf off of that plant. I'll insert a picture right here so you guys can see the after. Unfortunately, I don't have a nice picture of the before to show you, so you guys could have appreciated the beautiful green and pink foliage with me. But safe to say that the big ass oregano plant that I put out there specifically to deter the iguanas has not worked. They are very much still coming in and absolutely destroying only my most beautiful and rare plants. I guess those taste better somehow. So it's another hell day today. We have 3 therapies, one of which is in person. The house is fine. I'm probably gonna just like tidy up a little bit and like let the Roomba do its thing, so there's not a whole lot to do in that regard. But we do have physical therapy today, and I am not feeling it with my back. But we had to cancel the last session because I had a doctor's appointment. So I also actually have another doctor's appointment tomorrow because I'm supposed to go to my primary as a follow-up to my urgent care visit for my ear, so that the primary can refer me to an ear, nose, and throat specialist. But I, just about an hour ago, and I should have done this earlier, I should have done this like yesterday or last week or whatever, but I, earlier today, scanned and uploaded the report from the urgent care to the whole like doctor portal situation, and I basically wrote to her saying, hey, so I have an appointment with you tomorrow, but I would love to have to go all the way down there just for you to get me a referral. So if you must see me and like evaluate for yourself whether I need a referral or not, then, you know, obviously I'll make it a point to get down there and do my appointment as scheduled. But here's what the urgent care doctor said. So based on this, can you just give me a referral and save me the trip? So I don't know if she'll even get back to me in time. I'm operating under the assumption that I am in fact going to end up going to that appointment tomorrow. I'd really rather not. It's a pain in the butt for my husband to have to bring me the car. It's a pain in the butt for me to have to get down there. It's one more thing I have to do that I don't want to do. It's more exposure to people that is really not necessary, I think, especially if you're seeing the report. Like, my ear supposedly is fine, and regardless, you're the primary. The ENT is the one that's going to work on my ear. Like, anything that you could have done for me, the urgent care guy already did. So it feels wholly unnecessary to go all the way down there for that appointment tomorrow. But if bureaucracy demands it, guess I'll do it. So I'm waiting and seeing how that fleshes out. But for now, yeah, there's 3 therapies today, and I feel like there's not any position where I can sit that I'm comfortable. There's not any position where I can lay that I'm comfortable. I am so tired. And I just want to get through the day. I just want hubby to get home, and it's like 10 in the morning. All of us have a full day ahead of us yet, but I just want hubby to get home and like for the day to be over, really, because I just want to go to bed. But the bed's gonna be so uncomfortable. Anyways, whatever. I'm done complaining. Happy Tuesday. Hey friends, whoa, the bedhead is so real right now. It's Wednesday morning. I actually have to leave for my appointment in less than an hour because it's pretty late in the morning. I slept in because it's my day off, which was very nice and very much needed. Oh my gosh, phone, I know I have stuff to do. Kiddo also slept in a lot. He slept like 12 hours. So tonight's gonna suck, but at least we both got a good restful evening last night. I have my appointment, as I mentioned. I had messaged the doctor and tried to get out of it. I uploaded all of the urgent care information and said, is this sufficient? Or do you still need to see me in order to refer me to ENT? And a nurse, not the doctor herself, but a nurse replied, yeah, because she hasn't seen you for this specific issue, so she needs to see you in order to determine whether or not she should refer you. Which is dumb as hell, because another doctor already saw me and determined that I needed to be seen. But whatever, she's the one giving the referral, so I guess she needs to be able to make her own decision. I don't know, like, as if offering somebody a referral to another specialist is such a high stakes thing where you need to know for sure before you go forward. But in any case, I am in fact going to end up going to this appointment. So hubby's coming soon to give me the car and also to stay with kiddo. And that's basically the plan for today. I was hoping to fold some laundry. I was hoping to edit a video, at least one video. I have like 8 or 9 videos, I think, just sitting there recorded, waiting to be edited and uploaded for you guys. So I still have quite a stockpile of videos ready to go, but I also do have those just sitting there waiting too. So I was hoping to get a move on that today if I didn't have to go to this appointment. But this appointment is going to take quite a chunk out of my day, and also it's like smack in the middle of my day, so it's a little annoying to plan around it, especially because I don't know exactly how long I'm going to be out of the house. But hopefully I could at the very least do one video today and get that handled. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The main thing, of course, today is just getting that appointment handled, which is such a waste of my time, but whatever, it's what I've got to do in order to get this ENT referral, which is probably going to take another several weeks to months to get in to see that person. But again, it's part of the bureaucratic process, and it's step 1 of however many to get this done, so I've got to do it. And as long as I do that and edit at least one video, I'll feel like I accomplished something today. So that's what's going on. That's the situation. I guess later I'll update you guys on how the doctor's appointment went. But for now, happy Wednesday. Hey friends, it's Thursday afternoon. I completely forgot to do an outro yesterday. Completely forgot to do one this morning. And typically on Thursdays I start the new episode, but it's so late in the day that it feels silly to do that when I still haven't even finished this one. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the episode up now, but I'm gonna tell you guys about what's happened both on Wednesday and on Thursday, and I'll just begin the new episode tomorrow, because tomorrow is when this episode that you're currently watching is meant to come out. Tomorrow for me, obviously, today for you. And so in order to be able to edit it on time, etc., I really shouldn't wait too much longer to wrap it up. So yesterday I had my doctor's appointment, and it took ages. She's usually much faster, but for whatever reason it took a really long time to get in. And once I saw her, she did check my ears, and she said that actually it does look infected now, which is interesting because I feel much better. But it's a good thing I went in, because she says that, yeah, that my eardrum is definitely irritated, inflamed, etc. And so she prescribed a different set of drops to me. This set of drops is acetic acid, all the same, which is basically vinegar. But it's also like, it's got a steroid or something in it that's going to help with the inflammation, because again, she doesn't want to jump to antibiotics because it's not that kind of infection, but there's obviously something going on because my eardrum is red and bigger than it's supposed to be, and that's obviously not normal or ideal. So haven't picked up the drops yet because for whatever reason they're on hold at the pharmacy. I guess they have to order them, but that's in process. She did also give me the referral that I need for ENT. She put it in the system, and she let me know that they will be contacting me within 3 business days, and if they don't, call this number and, you know, we'll set something up. So that's in process, that's happening. Today, Thursday, we had another doctor's appointment, but this time it was the follow-up for kiddo's neurologist, and this is kind of the wrap-up to this whole drama that started back in December. I'll post about that up here because I did a whole vlog on it. And I've given you guys intermittent updates here and there as they've come up. But essentially, we already knew that his most recent EEG was clean. So we went in today basically for the doctor to say that to us in person and to ask us if we have any further concerns and to make a follow-up appointment for 6 months from now to make sure that everything is still fine. Because right now, everything is fine. Thank goodness, right? Obviously, like, it's better to hear that than to hear something's definitely wrong, so now we need lifelong medication, etc. Like, we didn't want to hear any of that. But it is also, not gonna lie, still very frustrating that this very, very scary event happened in December, and we still, 9 months later, have zero clue what happened or why or what we can do to prevent it happening again, etc. So with that whole situation is now wrapped up. That appointment was much faster. However, we had to wait a whole like hour and a half to see the doctor because we got there a half hour early, which they tell you to get there a half hour early. They say, even though your appointment's at this time, please get there earlier. So we did that, only to find out that apparently there was like a department-wide meeting or something, and he wasn't going to be able to see us until 30 minutes after our scheduled appointment. And obviously they didn't call us in exactly at that time either. They called us in about 15-20 minutes after that. So all in all, we ended up waiting about an hour and a half before we actually called back into the doctor, and we sat with the doctor for a total of maybe 6 minutes when it was all said and done. But the point is that that's done now, that's behind us. And so I don't foresee a whole lot else happening for the rest of the day today. We obviously, well, not obviously, I suppose, but we had to take the day off from therapies today because it so happened that our doctor's appointment was right smack in between our 2 therapies. So we had to cancel the first one in order to leave the house on time, and we had to cancel the second one because we were going to be at the appointment when the second one began. So no therapies today. Tomorrow is back to normal. Actually, our new normal, our new schedule, because Fridays have always, or not have always been, but in the recent past, I guess, it's been one of many hell days every week, but now it's going to be an alternating hell day like Monday was, and it so happens that tomorrow is the off week. So we've only got 2 things instead of 3 things like we've been doing on Fridays, and that's nice because that means I can sleep in if kiddo will allow, and I overall have more time in the day to do whatever it is that I might have to do besides therapy. So that's the update, that's what's going on. Hopefully this vlog was a little more fleshed out and complete than the ones have been recently. I know that recently I've been struggling to vlog, but I think I did alright this time. So I hope you guys are doing great. Let me know how your week's gone. Let me know if you have anything fun planned for the weekend. And as always, I want to thank y'all so much for being here, supporting my channel, watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I hope you'll please give it a big thumbs up before you go. I would also love it if you would subscribe and click that notification bell because I post at least 3 times a week, or at least I'm trying to these days, and I wouldn't want you to miss a minute. Thanks so much again for watching. Bye.